the myths that exist, the idea that tradition has always been set in stone, whereas it's always about power. It's always about who wants something and how are they going to get it.
I mean, did you find in your book that actually in certain societies, obviously this depends on the society and the culture, but that it was actually easier in the past in some cultures for women to do certain things, or that they had more rights and freedoms? I mean, I'm thinking particularly somewhere like ancient Sudan in Kush, where there was matrilineal there as well, and there were successive queen mothers and even ordinary women.
The most obvious example, I suppose, at the moment, or two most obvious examples, is that before the Taliban went back and took Afghanistan, went back into Kabul in August 2021, there were more women in the Afghan parliament than any other parliament in the world.
So we've gone back.
And that was lost in a matter of 3 or 4 days. Malala Yousafzai was shot in 2012 by the Taliban in Pakistan for going to school, and we are now a year and a month over girls in Afghanistan not being allowed to go to school over the age of 13. So things can change very quickly, and it's actually what Andrew and Hannah were saying, that sort of sense of the myths that exist, the idea that tradition has always been set in stone, whereas it's always about power. It's always about who wants something and how are they going to get it. And so that is absolutely the case with women's lives, that you cannot say that women's lives have got better or worse. You've got to say, here they've got better, here they've got worse. But the thing that I think we all need to do, and this goes true obviously in race, it goes true in different physical abilities, it goes true for faith, is understand that nothing that we have was given to us. Everything has been fought for by somebody at some moment. People have always disagreed about who deserves to have this or who has the right to have that. And oddly, once you kind of accept that, you realise that there is a responsibility to safeguard the rights that people have.
Thanks for watching that clip. If you'd like to see the full interview, just click here. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to join us live in the newsroom, head to tortoisemedia.com/book.